Most people think ISO 9001 is about documents, but the truth is ISO 9001 is mainly about how you run your daily work, and most important clause for daily work is clause 8, operation. Clause 8 is where ISO becomes real because clause 8 is not about files. Clause 8 is about customer orders, production, service delivery, dispatch, and defect control. So, if you want to understand ISO 9001 properly, you must understand clause 8. In this video, I will explain clause 8 in a very simple and practical way. No technical language, only real shop floor examples. Hi, I'm Sagar Naik, founder of Swades QMS and a quality management consultant. I work with MSMEs and growing companies, and I have seen one common issue. Many companies have ISO certificates, but their operations are still unstable. Why? Because clause 8 is weak. So, today let's understand clause 8 properly. Clause 8 is called operation. In simple words, ISO is asking one question: can your business deliver consistent quality every time, even if people change, shift change, workload increases, or new employees join? If your output depends on individuals, your system is weak. If your output is stable because of process, your system is strong. Clause 8 is about controlling work in a way that results become predictable. Now I'll explain clause 8 step by step. 8.1 Operational planning and control. The first part is 8.1 planning and control. This means before starting work, do you plan properly? For example, customer gives an order. Before production starts, do you check? Do we have raw material? Do we have manpower? Do we have machine capacity? Do we have inspection plan? Do we have correct specification? Many MSMEs start work without planning. Then later problem starts. Material shortage, delivery delay, quality rejection, and customer complaints. ISO says, don't start blindly. Plan your work first. This is clause 8.1. Now, clause 8.2 requirements for products and services. This is extremely important because most problems happen due to unclear customer requirements. Let me give you an example. Customer sends an order, but specification is unclear, or customer sends new drawing revision, but production uses old revision. Result: wrong product delivered, customer complaint, loss of trust. So ISO says, before accepting order, confirm requirements clearly. Clause 8.2 includes three simple things. First one is communication. Talk clearly with customer. If you are not sure, ask, never assume. Second, order review. Before accepting order, check, can we meet customer requirements? Can we deliver on time? Do we have capability? Many companies accept order first, then struggle later. ISO says, review first, commit later. Third one, change control. If customer changes requirement, control it properly. Otherwise, wrong version will be produced. Clause 8.2 is all about requirement clarity. Now 8.3 design and development of products and services. Design and development. Many MSMEs think we are not a design company, so they ignore this. But design is not only product design. Design also means new product development, new trial, new formulation, new process setting, new raw material approval. If you launch something new, clause 8.3 applies. ISO expects you to plan it properly, not trial and error, because uncontrolled development leads to failures later. So clause 8.3 means new development must be controlled. 8.4 Control of externally provided processes, products and services. Now clause 8.4 is very important because MSMEs depend heavily on suppliers. So clause 8.4 means control your supplier system. ISO is asking, if suppliers gives bad material, will you detect it or will your customer detect it? Many companies choose supplier only on price. Then quality problems happen. Then product stops. Then customer delivery fails. So ISO expects first one, supplier selection criteria. Choose supplier based on quality, delivery, capability, response time. Second one, incoming inspection. Check incoming material properly. Third one, supplier monitoring. Track supplier performance. Even a simple sheet is enough, but you must monitor because supplier is part of your process. If supplier fails, your product will fail. Clause 8.5, production and service provision. Now we come to the heart of clause 8. Clause 8.5, production and service provision. This means how do you control daily production? ISO expects standard work method. The process should not depend on who is working. If one operator does it one way and another operator does it another way, quality will vary. So ISO expects standard method. Work instructions. Instructions should be simple and available at workplace. Trained people. Operator should know what to do and what to check. Machine and equipment control. Machine should be maintained. Breakdown should not become routine. Calibration and measurement control. Measuring instruments must be calibrated. Otherwise, measuring itself becomes wrong. Traceability. If complaint comes, can you trace which batch produced it? Storage and preservation. Raw material and finished goods must be stored properly. Many defects happen due to poor storage. Packing and dispatch. Wrong packing and wrong labeling is one of the biggest complaint reasons. So packing verification is important. Clause 8.5 is basically saying control your production process so quality becomes stable. Clause 8.6, release of products and services. Now clause 8.6 is release. This means before dispatch, who checks the product? Who approves release? ISO expects product should not go to customer without verification. Release can be based on final inspection report, test report, COA, QA approval, but release must be authorized, not rushed. Now clause 8.7, control of non-conforming outputs. Clause 8.7 is very practical. It means when defects happens, how do you control it? Example, rejected material, scrap, rework, customer return, wrong packing. ISO expects separate it. Do not mix rejected with good. Mark it clearly. Rejected product must be identified. Decide what to do. Rework, scrap, return, use with approval. Many companies fail because rejected material get mixed again. Then customer receives defect. Clause 8.7 is the firewall of ISO. It protects customer. It protects your brand. Why most companies fail in clause 8? Now, let me tell you why most companies fail in clause 8. Because they focus on documents, not on actual control. They create SOPs for audit, but real work is uncontrolled. ISO does not want perfect files. ISO wants stable output. That's why clause 8 is the real test. So let me summarize clause 8. Clause 8 means understand customer requirements, plan your work, control suppliers, control production, verify before dispatch, control defects properly. If clause 8 is strong, your business becomes stable, firefighting reduces, customer trust increases, and ISO becomes a real management system. If you want a simple clause 8 checklist for MSMEs, comment clause 8 and subscribe to Swades QMS for practical ISO videos. In the next video, I will explain Clause 9, performance evaluation. Thank you for watching.